How to comp a property that has a tear down house on it. The neighborhood is all changing to $1 million homes.
I'm looking at the neighborhood right now just on Google Maps.
Yep.
It looks similar to like Arcadia.
Okay.
Nice older neighborhood, smaller older houses, but a lot of big houses, nice houses getting built.
What size houses? Well, let's pull this up so that we're not leaving this a mystery for everybody.
Some of them look huge.
Huge. Let me ask you this, Brad, real quick. Tell us, how much do they want?
$395.
He wants $395 for it? I see. Okay, so you got a 900 square foot house. So this is beautiful. Listen, this is great. Couple different things here. I love these names. Oh yeah, this is Arcadia, baby. This is exactly like an area here in Phoenix called Arcadia. Fantastic. I mean, listen, it just depends on building cost. Let's call it for luxury. It's what, between $150 and $200 a square foot, right? Yeah. Don't shrug your shoulders at me, guys. Like, come on. All right, 150 to 200. Let's look at the comps here. Let's see what the biggest sale in the neighborhood is. Sale date. Okay, so you got 1.225. Obviously, it's not 1,000 square feet, but this is a great example here. I would look at Rochelle, and this one is showing that it is a 1,200 square foot house. It's obviously been changed. Went for $375. It failed. Let's look at mortgage transaction history here. $202,500 was the estimate for the amount, but that was 07. God, Texas is so. Ugh. Texas just messes with you. 1.225. So somebody built something on this. I'd be curious to see if it's on Zillow. Let's take a look here. If you guys don't right click and just do that search Google, that is the way to do it. I'm telling you. Let's see. It's still showing that, so I don't know what's going on.
That image was from 2019.
Oh, that's 2019. Look at this neighborhood. Woo, looking good. I love it. So if you can get 1.2 out there, I think that that would be an interesting. It's a little high. I like it better at like the 250, to be honest. But I would have with a property like this. I would have a conversation with whoever built any of these properties. Just find out who the builder is. Find out who the builder is next door or whatever else. And I think you can make something happen here. I think the price points and what's going on over here are interesting. Let's look at this thing. Let's look at next door. Okay. Tear down, 385. I mean, I know in Arcadia that would be swooped up, but it just depends on how big of a house you could build there. They're probably building a 2-story house on that size lot. Sell it for 1.3. Typically for a lot, you want to buy it at 20% of what you're building at. So 1.3 puts that at $2,260,000, right? So I like it more like.
Look at right on the other side of the street.
What do we got? Oh, brand new here. Somebody's going brand new there. What am I looking at?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, baby. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, there could be potential. It just depends on what people are building their properties for. Let's say it's 150 a square foot and you need to build a 4,000 square foot house. So 4,000 times 150, Mike, 600 grand, and he wants 385. So you're into it 985, and you can sell it for 1.3, 1.4. My juice might be worth the squeeze, boys. Juice might be worth the squeeze. I like what's going on here, especially in Dallas. I mean, I would test it out. I really would. And I would just be honest with the owner and just say, hey, listen, this is a project that I think a really good developer, and I know a ton of them. I work with a bunch of them. and I'm not going to be buying it, but I can get it to them. I just got to put it under contract and get it in front of them and just have that conversation and sell it. Yeah, Brad, I think that's a fun one. That is a fun one for somebody, especially. There it is. I would talk to a real estate agent around there as well, one that just crushes, one that's known in that area, and just say, what are people buying lots for, 9,000 square foot lots in this area for, with a tear down, and see what they say. That's another one where you're going to want to sharpen your price with talking to a real estate agent. But Brad, I think there's potential there. I like it better at 250, obviously. But find out what people are buying lots for, or other properties. Hold on, let's real quick, because we didn't even look at this. So I went neighbors. I went here. You've got a smaller property here that went for $449. You got one $375, $233, $443. These are all this year. Let's take a look at what these look like. Let's look at what this $230 looks like. Okay, teeny house. This one I would assume somebody's probably not going to knock down. They probably just bought it, but they might. I mean, it's a nice house, but they might knock it down. It's 1,500 square feet over there. And then you've got 375 here. Look at you. I love it. This is, talk about a magical house. Wow. Look at that. That's shocking that it's sold for that. I don't think that that's the right price on that. I feel like
when you were in there, it said it sold for like $800.
Yeah. That's the problem with Texas. Oh, man. Texas. Let me just look and see if there's any vacant land that'll pop up here. Last sales in that area. Okay. Well, you got one that sold 1.3. It says it's vacant land, but it probably not. But it's not going to give us too much details. It's somebody built something on here. Look at that. 4,500 square feet. 1.1. They're not going to give us much of a transaction history. Yeah. Texas.
Can you see what that vacant land sold for? That was right across the street. That looked like it was getting ready to be built
on. Let me see. Looks like it's this one, right? No, it might be the owner that's doing it. Yeah, but I would go across the street and just go talk to that that picture was old, right? Yeah. Talk to an agent that works in that. I've got a great property. It's a tear down. What would somebody buy for? What would a developer or a builder pay for something like that? Yeah. Have that conversation. That's great. If you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.